Did you play any of their music?
Nah,
like Don't Walk Away and Mr. Do Right and so on and so forth. They have a lot of good music for all girl group. So, yeah, I was totally into that. Like now, for me to relate to an R&B, this is my thing. For me to relate to an R&B singer, he has to talk about, or she has to talk about something pertaining to the way that I like to be treated or something like that. I absolutely am in love with Raheem Devine. I don't know what it is about that man. Like, he might not look all that good, but I'm not saying he's a bad looking guy, because I think he is sexy as hell, but it's the way that he talks and his music, the way he sings, it speaks to me, because that's how I want to be treated. Like, everything that he talks about is how I want to be treated.
Right. I like Raheem Devine, man. I think like me, I'm a real intricate music dude. Like I listen beyond just the regular stuff. But as far as Raheem Devine's concerned, I like him a lot, because I think that he's a really technically gifted singer. There's a lot of singers. There's a lot of singers out there that can sing, but they're not that great. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a lot of natural talent. He has natural talent, and plus he has the ability that he's honed through years of experience. So I really like him, and I think he has a lot of dope concepts. I really like the Raheem Devine. It seems like the R&B artists that are really dope, they don't get a lot of recognition. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even sell a lot of records, but he's an extraordinarily dope artist. But
he is. I love him. You can bleep this out too, but if I ever, I'm trying to get to the next Raheem concert. I don't care where it's at. I'm trying to get there. I will be one that's backstage trying to go kick it with him. I just want to kick it with him and talk to him and hang out with him.
That's not what you would be doing. You be one of them girls throwing your panties on the stage, climbing up the rafters and shit, and jumping down in it.
I wouldn't even have on no panties to throw at his ass.
Oh man, you terrible. That's what's up, though.
I don't even have on those. I'll just be splashing on my 2 tears, probably.
Well, hopefully he's not short. Or I mean, I guess if he is short, he'll be able to see it. He is.
He's short.
A lot of R&B singer dudes are short, man. Like music, I seen that motherfucker in real life. He is like 5'5", he's like 5 foot or some shit like that. I was like, this thing is a midget.
I like him. That boy is gifted. I mean, not that boy, but that man is so gifted. It is ridiculous. I mean, it's certain classes of artists, and I would put music and Raheem Devine in almost the same class, just on the things they speak about. I was about to say something about Miguel, for him to just have hit to sing. I mean, dude is really freaking talented.
Miguel's been on the scene for a couple years. Actually, it's been like 4 years. I remember hearing him back in 2000.
I just now found out about him.
Yeah, he used to be underground. He's from California or whatever. I heard him a long time ago. He was on a song with You and I. Back before they, I don't know if you know who You and I is. They're a rap group out in California. They're not that big, but they're kind of independent. They actually broke up. I'm sorry, too much rap knowledge. I got a lot of rap knowledge, but anyway, he's been around for a couple of years now. Like he's been doing this thing for a long time. So for him, a lot of people haven't heard of him, but he's got a lot of dope concepts. I like his music.
I really like him. I was waiting for him on the first day too.
Oh man,
I love Miguel.
I feel though, like I don't know. I feel like R&B's died though. Honestly, like the quality is just not there for me.
It has, because it's not about what it used to be about. I mean, if you look at the quality of R&B music back in like the 90s, maybe even the early 2000s,
right?
Compared to what it is now, it is almost just a lustful thing. You know what I'm saying? All you want to do is, just keep included, and you just talking about fucking somebody. Whereas you got the music back in the day where they sing about looking into the eyes of a person and laying down with them and making love. It's just not like that no more. It's just something straight. It's almost like
Pretty much, man, and that's another thing. I'm gonna touch on it real fast, but you know, too many rappers want to be singers, and too many R&B singers want to be rappers. I'm not saying that you can't do both, but if you're better at one than the other, stick to one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about Drake necessarily. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't like Drake? Drake is cool, but he's not an R&B singer, man. Sometimes I don't want to hear like, oh, sick and tired. Like, I want to hear somebody rapping like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Just spit bars. You know, I don't want to hear all that rap, that R&B shit all the time. If you want an R&B singer to sing the hook, then go get a fucking R&B singer, man. And the same thing with all these rappers, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, even fucking Tyrese tried to put out a rap album. Nobody, baby, nobody bought that shit.
Alright, so here's my question, right? Listen to my question.
What up?
This is something that I have been pondering with. Do you think that Drake is a better rapper than Lil Wayne?
Yes, I do.
I do too. I know if anybody would agree with me, that you would agree with me. Drake would eat Lil Wayne ass up.
This is why I'm gonna say this, and when people hear this, gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe he said that. You know, people are really gonna be mad, but fuck it. Like I said, because I'm a musician and I'm a producer, right? So when I hear rap, I have a deep appreciation for rap. I fell in love with rap when I was like 5. So when I hear rappers rap, I don't just listen to what they're saying. I listen to for technical ability. I listen for skill. I listen to how they put the verse together. I listen for a lot of things. The thing about Drake is he's very talented as far as his rap goes. He'll rap about something and he'll stay on subject, and his rhymes, they go together. You know, like Lil Wayne, he's spastic with the way he rhymes. He's like, oh, dolphins and whales, a bag of potato chips, and I'm the shit. Like, it doesn't go together.
Right.
Not at all. And Lil Wayne just says shit for shock value. He doesn't say shit just to be rapping. Like, and it's good to have shock value in your rhymes. That's a good aspect. But that's all he's about. He doesn't really have a lot of technical skill, as far as me. And then Lil Wayne, like he be crying and I don't know what the fuck he be trying to sing and all this shit he's trying to do. I'm not saying that you can't experiment, but you're not good at this shit, dude. I don't know if you ever listened to your shit when you were sober, but Lil Wayne, a lot of his shit is hot garbage.
Okay, so here's my outlook on it. If somebody else tried to rap Lil Wayne shit, they would sound like a fucking fool.
Right.
Lil Wayne only makes the money. I think he only gets the album sales that he gets is because he's Lil Wayne. I don't think it's because of his skill with his music, because you don't even know what the fuck you keep talking about. Some of his shit I listen to, I have a real bad headache afterwards, because I'm just all fucking confused. Because I don't know if he was talking about fucking with some hoes or sipping on some syrup or whatever the fuck that shit is that he drink, or, you know what I'm saying, wanting to check somebody, or, you know what I'm saying? You're just real fucking confused, because all of his music is so fucking mixed up. I think that he gets the sales that he gets just for the simple fact that he's Lil Wayne, because his shit really don't make no fucking sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like, the thing, I give Lil Wayne some props for a couple of things, and here's my list. For one, he used to be garbage. Like, really, really. I'm not saying he's garbage now. Like, he's an okay rapper. He's not the greatest. He's not the best. But back in the day, he used to be fucking garbage. Like, he was terrible. Oh yeah. It was bad, man. It was embarrassing. But then he raised his rap standards with the Carter 1. Like, the Carter 1 is one album from Lil Wayne that I could play back and forth. Like, the rhymes on that album were fucking ridiculous. Like, it was almost like it was a different person. And I know, like, it's been through that. Like, oh, like Gilly the Kid was writing his rhymes. Nobody really knows for sure. It's like hip hop folklore or whatever. But to me that's his best album. Like, you can hear the hunger, the fucking quality of the rhymes, the beats. He was like killing that shit. But after the Carter 1, he really started popping pills and drinking syrup and eating shrooms or something. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing, but that shit just fell off. But and then the second thing is he built a name for himself. As far as, like, there was, like, this one year he was just putting out mixtapes after mixtape after mixtape, and people were like, oh, man, Lil Wayne's the shit. I've got every mixtape he put out this year. He put out, like, 15 mixtapes in 1 year. So he built himself up to the point he is to now. So for him to sell 1 million records in 1 week, yeah, he did that shit for himself. However...
You know what okay.
that music, just because he's selling records doesn't mean it's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say that Carter 4 was that great. The two songs that I've heard from the Carter 4 are the best ones that I've heard so far. And guess what? Lil Wayne is not on them shits.
Right. So what's the whole background with the beef between him and Jay-Z, or Baby and Jay-Z, or somebody from Jay-Z camp and somebody from Weezy camp? What is that?
All right, so you've heard Ham, right? Ham? Have you heard Ham? The song Ham from
Ham?
Hard as a Motherfucker. Have you heard that one?
Who is that on? Is that on Wayne?
No, that's Jay-Z and Kanye West. It's on Watch the Throne. It's the very first single that came out for Watch the Throne. It came out back in January, but
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, okay, well, it's the song they put out. It was their very first single, and on that song, he's like, "Niggas ain't got my lady money. Matter of fact, they probably got baby money." That's what he said. Jay-Z said that on that record. So I mean, Lil Wayne and his camp will probably think they're talking about Baby, Baby from Cash Money, Lil Wayne's supposedly dad that he be kissing and shit. So I guess they took that as a diss. So then Lil Wayne said some shit on one of his new records, and he was like, I don't know what he said actually, but he said he was talking shit to Jay-Z. So now they have beef supposedly, but it's not even a beef because Jay-Z's not gonna respond. That's one thing I like about Jay-Z, like as his status now. Like most people, he don't even respond to, and it's like an insult. That's a slap in the face. That's worse than saying something.
Right. And I don't think Lil Wayne is of the caliber to even go toe to toe with Jay-Z. I mean, there's more than two songs I like off the Carter 4, and I'm not even a Lil Wayne fan by far. But there are a few songs out there, and I think it's just only because really of the beats and maybe the chorus part of the song or something like that. But like I said, when I listen to his words, I get so damn confused. I don't want to listen to shit no more. But as far as when it comes to Jay-Z, Lil Wayne needs to put up a seat and sit down somewhere and take notes or something, because he can't fuck with Jay-Z. I don't care what nobody say. Lil Wayne cannot fuck with Jay-Z. He can't fuck with him in album sales, and he definitely can't fuck with him in skills.
Yeah, no, he definitely can. Jay-Z's a way better skilled rapper than Lil Wayne, but everybody's gonna say Lil Wayne. But I remember there was a time in history that everybody was like, "Oh man, Jay-Z is the best rapper alive." That was right before he retired and shit. So I mean, if Jay-Z hadn't retired, people would still be praising his name. I think the retirement was good because he it was like, oh man, Jay-Z's retiring, like when is he coming back? But I think he kind of ruined himself, just like when MJ retired, like all them times. Like if he would have stayed at that same level, if he wouldn't have retired, like who knows what he could have did musically? Like that shit would have been awesome. But not that he's garbage or he got worse. I just think.
I was about to say, but he's still the same. He's still at the same level that he was when he did retire.
Yeah.
I don't see a change in him. You know what I'm saying? I still see his style still the same. You know what I'm saying? One thing I really admire about Jay-Z is he's not like any other rapper that I have ever heard ever. I have a big problem with these rappers out here, because most of them have the same subjects of their songs: home, cars, clothes, guns, and drugs. That's it. That's what most of these rappers rap about. When I listen to Jay-Z, it's almost like an escape from all of that. Or you got some lame corny nigga who's rapping about some song talking about go Superman that hoe and click your heels together 2 times or some dumb shit like that.
Oh wow. Speak on that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but the Jay-Z go hard. Like, I've been a big fan of Jay-Z since he retired. Like I can honestly say that. But as far as that nigga, that motherfucker Soulja Boy, I've always had an extreme dislike for that motherfucker. But I don't know if you heard the latest controversy involving Soulja Boy.
Something about he's saying that something to do with the military service. Like people in the military are not. I know what you're talking about, but I just can't put it together right now. This line has kind of started to say, but I have seen it posted on Facebook, and
Soulja Boy had a freestyle or a song, and he was like, "Man, fuck the troops. They're fucking stupid for fighting a war that's not even theirs, and they don't know what the fuck they're fighting for." This is basically what he said in the song. So I mean, I thought Soulja Boy was retarded when I heard you crank that Soulja Boy, all that stupid shit.
Superman crank that Soulja Boy, right?
Yeah. And that was back in 2007 when I heard that shit. And I remember hearing, like, it was all over the radio in Virginia. That was when I first joined the military, like, right after, actually. Well, not right after, but it was my first time being in Virginia. And I was like, man, what is this garbage that they're playing on the radio? And you know what's funny? He still makes songs that sound like that.
Yeah, he made a lot of them.
Like, he's been in the industry for years. He sold a lot of records or whatever. But you would think that at this day and age, with all the money that he's made, he can have better sounding beats. But it sounds like he's still making his shit in Fruity Loops. Like, I just have no respect for that dude. Honestly, if I ever saw him in real life, I'd slap the shit out of him. That's real talk. Because I feel like he's a fucking idiot. Like, there's a lot of rappers that I just really don't like, and he's one of those rappers that I feel like if I ever saw him, I would slap the shit out of him. But when you listen to his music, your IQ drops, your level of intelligence just falls out the fucking window. Between him, Gucci Mane, fucking Waka Flocka, OJ the Juice Man,
all of them.
All them type of rappers, they make you stupid. If you listen to Waka Flocka and all them motherfuckers, your IQ is in the fucking garbage. Like you're near retardation. Like not in a bad way. Like no disrespect, especially these kids, but anybody listen to those rappers, man, you're fucking retarded.
Hey, have you ever seen that parody called Short Bus Shorty?
Oh man, and I tell you, it'd be the bestseller. I love that fucking shit. I absolutely love that skit.
That shit is the truth. Oh my gosh, it's so the truth. It's the truth.
Have you seen the second one?
Huh?
Have you seen the second one? They made a new one not too long ago.
Yeah, with Nicki Minaj on it and Rick Ross.
Yeah, the first one was a classic though. Fucking Gucci Mane drooling off the bus and the drool coming back in his mouth like a fucking yo-yo. Shit was crazy.
What about when he cheated off a little girl's test and he copied his name on his paper and shit?
Oh yeah, and then when they was making when the Waka Flocka was performing, he was like Waka, 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 boom, 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 gun shooting in the air. He did shit for like 5 minutes. I was like, man, that's how his music really sounds.
That is how it is. That's exactly how it is. I have heard some of Waka's music in passing, but I never went on YouTube and typed in his name and listened to his music. So, because the one song that I heard, this song is stupid as fuck. So I haven't even listened to no more of his music. Gucci, I can't do a Gucci. I'm so tired of everybody. I mean, I'm just tired of hearing Gucci's name and shit that I've done heard him on. He's got stupid effects. He really thought his name was bad. Like, he needs to go get shit sectioned or something. It's all terrible. And I'm tired of these modern day rappers, man. I want the rappers, I want the real rappers to step up. I wanted to take time and thank you for introducing me to, informally introducing me to Kendrick Lamar, because I'm a very big fan of him. I have been through that on Facebook. I have been through messages, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really love that he does music. I like J. Cole. I like people like Andre 3000. I'm an Outkast fan. I love UGK. I love A-Ball and MJK. I like rappers of those calibers versus this bullshit that's out on the street now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't even listen to the radio because the shit's garbage. And you know what's funny about that? I work for a fucking radio station. You know, and I hear the same 25 songs every fucking day, and sometimes I just want to rip out the computers and throw it out the window. You know, I'll play my fucking iPod and they be like, man, what is this? This sounds good. Like, yeah, this is shit you guys don't play on the radio. Like, I do a lot of music research, so, you know, I have a good amount of dope music, and I hear a lot of people, they're disgruntled. It's been that way for years. I remember, back in 2006, people were like, oh, hip-hop is dead. I know Nas put out the album or whatever. And commercial rap, commercial rap is fucking garbage. But if you listen to underground hip hop, to me, like I'm gonna just tell you, like I always tell people, it's the heart of the culture, man. It's where it's the heartbeat of hip hop. If you want to hear something that's dope, listen to underground shit. Kendrick Lamar is a perfect example of that. And I love Kendrick Lamar because, like you said, he raps about different shit. He's rapping about fucking hoes or whatever. He has amazing stories. Like he's like the next caliber of good hip hop and next generation. I'm sorry.
I see Kendrick as if he can get that publicity and if he can get the exposure, Kendrick Lamar can reach a lot of ears, and he could possibly be almost close to the next Jay-Z. I feel that way.
It's possible. It's possible, but
that he, the underground shit that he's put out. You know what I'm saying? This shit is like I listen to that shit all the time. Like it's realistic stuff. It's not. A lot of it's not degrading. It's not about fucking her. I love No Makeup more. No makeup today. Whatever the name of the song is, I love that song. He's talented. That dude is talented. He's talented beyond explanation. He hot. I love him.
Yeah, he is. And he got that the ADHD. That's my favorite song off the album. Two doobies. Yeah, two doobies to the face. Fuck that. Like I be smoking weed, but I still like that song. Like it's a dope song. His concepts are amazing. It's like he brought it back to the original rap shit. Like back in the day, you could rap about anything. I remember LL Cool J. He used to be one of my favorite rappers when I was younger. I used to love him. I Can't Live Without My Radio. That was like his 80s shit. Or LL Cool J is hard as hell. I will bow to anybody. I don't care. You tell. I excel. He used to go hard, man. And that's what rap was about. It was just about rapping about anything and everything. They can make a song about a shoe. And you didn't have to talk about bitches and fucking hoes and doing drive-bys and selling coke that you ain't never sold and all that fake shit, Credibility in hip-hop is nothing. I remember back in the day, it used to be everything. If you said something that you had to have done it, now anybody can say anything and nobody cares.
You remember the song, remember I said I want you to play a song called Do What You Like by
Digital Underground? Yeah, I heard it the other day. I was looking it up. I like that song.
It's my shit. But it says how most people feel like, especially doing rap, like, just do what you like. But don't be perked out doing shit. All these rappers make me sick. I can't listen to their shit. And that's why I lost a lot of faith in listening to music. I don't turn on the radio. If I turn on the radio, it's at 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm listening to the Donnie McClurkin morning show, and I'm listening to the Steve Harvey morning show. After that, I turn that shit off. I turn it off. I can't listen to that stuff. And my kids, they make fun of me all the time because I'm an old school head. I love old school music. But they're so used to this mainstream shit, and I have to ask them, like, tell me, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? They can't even tell me what the hell they talking about. It's just catchy.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything anymore. It's just catchy.
Yeah.
That's all.
And that's what it is about, man. People, the record labels are in it for money, man. They just want money, and it's always been like that. But back in the 90s, it wasn't so much. Like people actually cared about the quality of music, and that's coming back as far as like the underground's concerned. But mainstream is fucking garbage. Like I can't even listen to it. It's bullshit. Like you get depressed listening to the shit that's on the radio for real.
Yes, you will.
If you're a music lover like me or you, and I don't know, I don't participate in it. I guess you could kind of say like I work for the machine or whatever, but I mean a job's a job. I do love music, so I did want to get close to it, but sometimes I'm just like, man, I feel like I want to quit. The only reason why I want to quit is not because the music is bad. It's like I want to do my own thing. Like I'm a producer or whatever. I planted a lot of have a lot of shit planned or whatever, but I have my own setup at home. I consider like just having people come over here and record or whatever, and charging people to do that, and then to mix and master their albums. Like I could charge people a lot cheaper price than what they would have at a studio because I know how to do all that. So I'm like, man, if I could do that enough, to where I can make a lot of money off of it. I could just work for myself, and I plan to do that in the future. But I'm just like, man, sometimes I feel like I should get to it quicker. But for now, I'm gonna work my job or whatever. I do enjoy my job. I just don't like the music. I know that kind of may not make sense, but yeah, man, this music shit is bad if you only listen to commercial shit. But I try to tell you like a lot of good music. I remember like I always used to leave like tips on your Facebook, like, yo, listen to this song, listen to this guy, listen to this girl, listen to this music or whatever. Cause
and I got them all. I got it. I can't remember her name pronounced Adele.
Oh yeah, Adele.
Adele, I got her. I love her voice. I didn't know she was white. And she is beautiful. And her voice though, like just listen to her music, you would just think that she was this, this soulful black chick, but she's a white girl.
Yeah, she is white.
I love her.
Not only is she white, she's British.
I love her. I love the female song. I love that song. I play the hell out of that. I do listen to the music, and I'm really appreciative that you are kind of getting me back into the, because really, like, I gave up on it. I was listening to my old shit. I wasn't listening to no new shit. I was listening to my old shit, my Biz Marquee, my Digital Underground.
I had to cut it short a little bit because me and my homegirl would chop it up all day about anything. So I just want to give you guys part of the conversation, the interview I had with her. I wanted to give you guys her thoughts on the one nigga, and just an interesting interview to listen to. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna cut it short after this. I'll have a new episode next week, next Thursday. So if you guys listen to that one, then I'm out. Imperial Carter, Flyboy Radio.